Hello everyone, and welcome to Cryptid Cove's unethical traveling croc show. Emphasis on the unethical. I loaded into this just now and I was like, oh right. Anyway, don't worry. They are planning. You can see. They're scheming. See how they're all huddled together? One has his nose up the other's butt. See, but it's all part of their plan, their master plan, okay? They will escape and wreak havoc upon the little town that is yet to be built. But thank you so much for joining me on this Saturday as I plant myself here again. As always, I want to thank the moderators first and foremost for making chat a better place in the world. I see Sammy L. I saw sarcastically bragging about having an ice cream earlier. So happy for you! I bet Guillermo's lurking. I want to ask everyone to help the moderators make chat a better place in the world by sticking to our simple chat rules. That means no spamming, no all caps, take it easy on the emoji. And please stick to English so we can all participate and the moderators can moderate. Still have it. I want ice cream too. I also want to welcome the Green Name Army. I see Nico Ludwig, Ash Marlowe is here, Melissa Berendsen, Ozop Yedilo. Wraith Kiran, hello, Danix is here, TK Raw, Jobo, Ryan of Evolution. Oh, Legacy Christie, thank you so much. Happy Saturday to you as well. My baby crocs are having the zoomies. There's not a whole lot to zoom to. I feel like my audio is pretty. Yeah, that's pretty loud. Okay, so yeah, the plan for today, insofar as she ever has a plan. I just want to work on the little. I mean, I guess we'll call it a guest section. There's just gonna be a patch of dirt in front of here. We're gonna slap some food trucks on there. We're gonna build like a teeny bleacher, stadium seating, a rickety looking thing for people to look into the Deinosuchus habitat, and then we'll see how far we go. I have my fleet ready, my fleet of trucks. I say I didn't build these. These were by Kaio. Oh my god, the shadow. I need to fix that. Hold on. I need to fix that real quick. Exciting start to it. Okay, so we're gonna do that actually. We'll set it to day first. Apply. Did that work? Yes, it did. Of course it did. And then let me get the sun in the right position. Here, shoo! 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 Be gone, shadow! Let's speed that up. That is an army of trucks indeed. But I need a lot of trucks. Because obviously we have some large animals that would need to be transported. All of the fencing would have to be able to be transported. There's a water truck to deposit water for the animals as well. Oh, hold on. My lighting situation has been resolved. There, resume. I don't think we're gonna get to the staff side of things today. I really think it's gonna be limited to just the guest area. Based on how slow it was last week. And that being said, if you want more speedy building, as I said in the pinned comment, you're better served by my speed build video for the Deinosuchus. You can check that out. Streams are very much slow-paced. A crawl, you might even say. So, let's paint in some dirt. Here, so this is all just dirt because it would have been, like, trampled by people, right? By the people paying to see the unethically sourced and housed animals. Oh boy. Yeah. I mean, I can imagine that, like, there would be, like, a path back here. And maybe, like, maybe there would be a little staff section here as well, actually, just off to the side. We'll figure that out. Let's just start by building what the bleachers are gonna be for the Croc show, the most unprofessional, unethical Croc show ever. Frog the baby is a rebellious child. Yeah, it was Frog and Shrek. That's right. This is Shrek. This is Frog. Yeah, Brooks Clan. I built this on the tropical map for the terrain paints specifically. So ignore what's happening in the background. I more or less try to make it look like a temperate area. So if you look at it like kind of like that, yeah, just cutting off the tropicalness at the top. Oh, I missed a monthly member message. Hold on. Red Vulture Media, 37 months. That's absolutely amazing. How's everything going? Life for me is great. Finally saw End of Oak Street. I'm also preparing to celebrate my 30th birthday. Heck, yeah, that's a big one. Oh my god, what did you think of End of Oak Street? I've done a video on it, so my thoughts are out there. In summary, I liked it, but it's not perfect. Hold on, let me have a sip. Ethics, methics. Odin understands me. Well, like I said, they will be escaping, maybe with the help of, like maybe someone from Cryptid Cove, or maybe one of the employees. We'll figure out the story behind it at some point. But let me actually get started here. So I think, hold on. I want to grab like a staircase. Oh, here, I was in girders. I needed to be in gantries. Excuse me. Don't we have... Yeah, here you go. This is more the vibe, isn't it? Maybe I'll go for the chunky steps. Ooh, a downside of the steps that I did not anticipate. No, it's fine. It's fine. I can make this work. We can make this work. Maybe then I'll just size it up. How's everyone's Saturday been, by the way? I'll figure out the underside to give it, like, the illusion of structural integrity in a bit. All in due time, all in due time. And of course I use the word structural integrity very, very, loosely. Ooh, am I gonna make it this small? Hold on, let me... Eep. Hello? There you go. You just woke up, good morning! Yeah, I'm gonna have to think about that. Is that... I think that's about big enough. And then I'll do like a narrow staircase at the center. Or maybe, hold on, maybe thick staircase in the middle. And other staircase at the side. Where were they? Here. Hey, Sean Universe, member for 13 months. Are Crocs smart enough to plot an escape? These are. Look, you can see it. You can see it. I mean, come on. This guy is named Walter Bites. Of course he's smart enough. And we have Swamp Puppy and Swamp Princess. And yes, they are smart enough. How dare you question them? Also saw End of Oak Street last weekend. Quite liked it. Rewatching Rebirth right now. Happy weekend. What do you think of the comparison between Rebirth and End of Oak Street? I know, it's like... It's a bit of an annoying comparison, isn't it? Like, I started my video with it as well. Like, it's annoying that we always gotta compare stuff to the Jurassic franchise, but on the other hand, it also makes sense, right? wish End of Oak Street was doing a little bit better at the box office, because I really do think we should just have more of that. Yeah, okay, this'll work, and then basically... Yeah, I'll figure it out. Actually, I should add the backing. Hold on, I should add the backing first. How is Ewan's accent in the movie? Oh, I am a terrible judge of that. I am a terrible, terrible, terrible judge. For example, I cannot distinguish between the English and the Australian accent, or Australian and New Zealand. There's literally, I went to go see a musical in London, and I didn't even notice that in the musical they all purposefully had American accents until I saw someone else complain, like, oh, the American accent isn't great, is it? And I was like, they were doing an American accent? I don't notice that sort of stuff at all. I'm just happy to be speaking the language. I'm just happy to be involved, honestly. I do not have an ear for that at all. If I understand the words, it's all good to me. Oh god, hold on here. Am I just gonna use the same ones? I'll use the shorter ones. You have no idea what I'm talking about, but that's okay. So yeah, no idea if the accent is up to snuff. I do not concern myself with that. Hey, Ash Marlowe! Hi, Evo. You said before that you like when we listen to you while doing chores. Yes, so I'm cleaning and packing the last of my things for my big move. Heck yeah, happy to accompany you with that. Happy to provide some distraction. I hope it goes well. Oh my god, moving is a thing. I hope everything's gonna go well. What is the lore of the town that I'm making? There's not much lore right now, Random Evolution. We can build out the lore a little bit. We can think about that. Oh, why is the Yahoo not working? Hello? John? John?
Yahoo!
John was just being a little shy. Yeah, there's not much lore. The only lore that I personally came up with is that, you know, this started out as like a sleepy fishing town. But then, you know, tourism happened and they started mass producing these beach houses, which the locals find to be an absolute eyesore. And, you know, they got a Ferris wheel and they're like, yuck. And, like, the docks for the fishing boats have mostly been, like, taken over by pleasure yachts that can be chartered. So that's as far as my lore went. Just a town of grumpy fishermen being miffed about tourism, basically. That's as far as I got. Let me flip it. Oh, that worked out suspiciously well. Look at that. Okay. That didn't, but we can fix that. Look, any and all imperfections and the angles being off is just gonna help it make it look all the more not up to code, which is exactly what we want. Yeah, I do have to fix that. Lore, it's the docks area of the town of Oak Street. I'm not sure if that works. Maybe this is more like a dock near Oak Street after the events of the film. So, like, without spoiling, but... Well, is that a spoiler? Nah, I don't consider that a spoiler, but there's, like, you know, some prehistoric creatures in the... like, the present as well. So maybe they've been captured and are being used for unethical human entertainment. A lick check. Oh, heck yeah, we're past 100 likes. Thank you guys so much. Ian. Oh, are these not... Are they not in the group? They are not in the group. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Boop. That's a tripping hazard, but you know. As if you're gonna sue the unethical Croc Roadshow, you're not gonna get anything. Is that tall enough? I think that's tall enough. Let me drop myself down here. I might make it 4 layers. No, I'm just gonna give it a backing. That's what I'll do. So I'll just copy these. Oh, actually. A good way to get someone killed. I mean, I feel like if you die falling off a staircase here as opposed to getting eaten alive by a Deinosuchus, you're probably better off. Yeah, that's about the right height. Oh, because I wanted that to be like a bit of a backdrop. That's okay, that's okay. Okay, so let's figure this out. Let's give it some supports. Actually, speaking of backdrop, what I could do... I need to be in the group, obviously. No, hold on, let's use the bigger ones. Nobody would ever know. Yeah, if you fall down, like, they wouldn't even, like, call anyone. They would just, you know, they would just toss you over the fence here. Or maybe, like, smush you under. Oh, actually, looking at this, I feel like my baby crocs technically could be able to squeeze under there. Don't think about it too hard. Look, they're gonna escape in the end anyway. That's literally the point. I'm giving this some space so I can fit supports in there. And then let's mix it up a bit so it's not perfectly repetitive. Is that okay? It's still quite small, but I don't want to make it bigger. What I could do is double it at some point, see if I like that. But I'll leave it like this. Okay, let's figure out a way to make this look a little less magical, honestly. Right now it's just looking like it's held up with magic. Let me just do wood, wetlands. You have axolotls? Oh my god, I'm so jealous. One is mean, so I named him Richard. What? What's the story there? Is there a famously mean Richard out there? Look, I know exactly which beam of wood I'm looking for. It's just that the game doesn't. Hold on, I think it's one of these. No, there was a square one, right? That's huge. That's what she said. This is too big. This looks too sturdy, honestly. We don't do that here. Here, where's the... Oh, here you go, here you go. There you go. This, I don't know why, but this looks round to me in the mini preview. Don't judge me. Don't judge me, that's not the strangest thing I've said. I've admitted to not hearing the difference between Australian and English accents. god, now I have to find them again. Hold on, what are these called? Square Beam 1. Okay. Yeah, I'm not in the group again. Oh, you're gonna get a dog in 2 days? Heck yeah, that's so cute. Why do I instantly forget? Hold on. What did I literally just say? Square beam or straight beam? Square beam. Nailed it. Nailed it! Alright, I need the shorter version then. That's very beefy, isn't it? Oh. Yep. we're going way off, okay. Evolution beam goes hard. Second channel unlocked. And I'll just be lazy with it, and I'll bury them further. Now, if safety was a concern here, I'd probably add a railing. I'm genuinely not sure if I'm gonna do that. Hold on, for this one I'll use this. What safety, right? Safety? We don't know her. Bam. Oh. Hey, Massey Empire! Where are the teens sneaking underneath for a smoke? I was literally just thinking about adding, like, trash under here. Oh wow, it's really off. It's really crooked. Anyway, I love that. I love that for it. There. That looks appropriately unsuited to support the weight of however many people are gonna sit on here. Hold on, Messy Empire, I'm gonna get you a Yahoo 1 second. Why is this? What? Huh? Oh, I'm moving it. Why am I moving it? I always do that, don't I? Oh yeah. Oh, and I also moved this one. There, we'll do that then. That's a little less upsetting. A little. Not much, just a little. Let's get a Yahoo from Massey Empire. Hello? John? John! John, what's wrong with you?
Yahoo!
John's having an off day, y'all. Hey, thank you so much, the Vixen. I appreciate it. The Raptors are always ready to hug. John is sometimes difficult. Ian is almost always difficult. The Raptors are always up for the job. The Vixen says, hi Evo, happy to be back. News, I had to redo an entire park. Oh god, because the map size was too small? It's my collect them all park. Oh god, if that's an all species park, which it does sound like it, I would assume you'd need just the square map. I nearly, did you see that? I nearly did move again instead of duplicate. I am that much of an idiot. Ian is in character, yeah. Alright. Oh god, no, don't exit the group. And now for benches. Bench. Okay, which one looks the dingiest? I guess just these, but... I mean, I could stick a plank on these and call it. I think I might have to do that. Because these just don't... Hold on, what are you? Oh, you're fine. You're good. Okay, nailed it. Here. People are gonna have to get a bit cozy right there, but I did not consider that. I should have built it on the scale of benches, obviously. Whoops. I don't think this place has a park entrance yet, so I'm assuming that's why they're empty. A splinter here, a broken leg there, and a missing leg there. Average Friday. And no refunds, people. No refunds. Something like that. Actually, I feel like there should just be seating at the bottom as well, though. Alright, cool. Let me place this better. Alright, what's about the right distance? I think this is pretty good. Ooh, hello. Yeah, that's pretty okay. Okay, so what I wanted to do on the back here was do like a bit of, like pretend that it's a huge banner. I'm trying to think how to make that happen. Because obviously I have my croc silhouettes somewhere. Oh, here. I think I'd use this one. I slapped one of them on the truck. That's cool enough. Ah, maybe I should use this one. A distance where they can escape in time if the crocs escape. No, there will be no escapes. Okay, so... I had a plan. Well, no. Calling it a plan is just disrespectful towards, you know, words. I had an idea. I had an inkling on how to do this. Let's see if it actually works. I wanted to do like a classic, you know, circus striped pattern. Okay, I can recolor these. That's a good start. Are you the biggest one? How big can I make you? Okay. I'm gonna have to sink it into the ground, but that's okay. I don't mind that. What's that? I've noticed that in, did you see that? Like, the texture on it glitches. I've noticed that with another piece as well that I've used for, the Grand Canyon Park build that's coming, I guess, Monday. And it's very annoying. Anyway. The Vixen, yes it is, but due to FPS, I tried getting away with it by sectioning them off by category per map. Did not work. Hope... I don't know, hope the borderless map mod again. I don't know what the... Anyway. I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out what that would have been. But hopefully your park is gonna work out, the big son. Hey, Neurotic Plays! Thanks so much! Oh, sarcastically said, it's hope we get. Alright, thank you. Thank you for translating. Billy Price, we should pretend the seating is a catapult to launch the audience into the enclosure to feed the crocs. Yeah, we should install, like, springs underneath. Can you imagine? Yes, I can. Yeah, oh, I'm not a fan of that. But yeah, the idea was here, like create a stripe pattern, maybe make it light, have the croc. No, I think I want this dark and have the croc in front be light. Maybe. We'll see. And like create a canvas like that. The croc obviously has some, like, 3D-ness to it. How big is the croc? Okay. So, I might need to give this a backing, so the croc won't be visible on the inside. Or, of course, I could just close it off. That might be easier. Yeah, look at that! Look how much, like, movement there is. Hold on, is it because it's clipping into the ground? No. Oh, I hate that. Okay, let me what's something else I can do? What's an alternative piece I could use for that? Yeah, it's all twitchy. That's a good way to put it. I guess if I just recolor wooden planks, but then it's gonna have... I need something that doesn't have, like, an obvious wooden texture. Because we're pretending that it's, like, a canvas banner hanging from the back of the seating. I mean, I guess I could... No, because that's... That's way too thick. I mean, again, if I close it on the side so you can't look in there, no, that's not gonna work because at the top it's quite thin. It can't be any thicker than that. My plan has been thwarted. No, hold on. I wasn't gonna call it a plan. That's false advertising. And this isn't. Z-fighting goes brr. I don't even think it's Z-fighting. Well, okay, they are overlapping a little bit. But yeah, they really... Yeah, they're still doing it. Like, this is crazy. I cannot live with this. But even this is still doing it. I mean, it's not as bad, obviously. Maybe we'll do it like this, then. The gap is a bit much, but... I guess we can pretend it's, like, dirty or something? Ooh, or maybe, hold on, I might know what to do. I'm being quite generous with the spacing, but I'm gonna do a layer underneath. And hope that with a little bit of distance there too, we won't get any Z-fighting that way. I mean, they are still twitching a little bit, see? But it's not as bad. Okay, I'll grab a white one, confirm, duplicate, and then we do that. Yeah, that solves it. Oh, see, and you see the movement here? And you don't see it here, so that really does resolve it. I don't know how that works. But see, look how... Okay, hold on. Science. See? Okay, excellent. Okay, we're... Well... Results may vary. No, what is happening? I was so happy, but this one still does it. What is wrong with this stuff? This is giving me the ick. What? What? Look, we're just gonna have to not look at it. What the actual heck is happening? Y'all, these pieces are so broken. We're just gonna have to deal with it. It is what it is. I'm working properly now. Psych! I got so excited too. Like, it worked perfectly on the first one. And then not so much. I mean, as long as we look at it from a distance, it'll be okay, I guess. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, so the other thing is obviously I want to do writing on it. We also have fonts as a decal, but that's gonna go crazy as well, isn't it? Oh, it doesn't look too bad. How big can I make these? Pretty big. Alright, so... Can we come up with a better name for it? Like, I called it, like, the series is the Traveling Croc Show, but... Is there something else we can call it? I'm turning my cat into a burrito with a blanket. Name it Croc Feed. Super safe Crocs. Nobody ever died here, I promise. Hey, Jurassic Guy, thanks so much. Oh, hello. Wow, I just bragged that the hugs always work. No, they didn't. You think 50-foot cat tunnels painted white would work for the end of Oak Street's Titanoboa costume? Doing a duo of Denise and Titanoboa for a Halloween cosplay party. It's sorry, but like imagine someone rocking up. It's just that's amazing. Suka Circus is pretty good, not gonna lie, Rika Pika. Yeah. Suka Circus, that's pretty solid, not gonna lie. We'll go with that. And it's very accurate, because we don't just have Dinosuchus, we also have Desmatosuchus and Postsuchus, all Suchus. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to nail curving the font. Also, that might be upsetting. Maybe I should just use the lines and only write it on the white ones. I don't think I have. I definitely don't have enough. Let me think. What's a fun way to write it? Hold on. Let's just start somewhere and figure it out. Let's just first do. Oh, hello. Yuck. Yuck. Oh, for heaven's sake. I'm not gonna do it like that. Sometimes it works, sometimes it just doesn't. Decals. I'm just gonna do it like this. Ew, it's twitching. I don't like it. Hey, thanks so much, Massey Empire. Hold on, I got my hand on the hug. Seriously, I jinxed it! What the heck? Hugs always work, Evos. What the heck? You bring up an interesting point. Do you think Frontier will add cloth or a cloth-like piece to make stuff like this sign? It would be nice if they did. But, you know, it took us 8 months to get glass. So, I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna get rid of the outer stripes. We'll make it a little bit more narrow. I know the alphabet, don't judge me. Sugar, sugar. Sorry. You're eating McDonald's right now, R-1, heck yeah. That is definitely a guilty pleasure from my childhood for me. I could have just... Why didn't I? There you go. Could have done that with that one. Sugar, sugars. Okay, that appropriately looks like, you know, graphic design is my passion. You know what I mean? There you go, and then we add the sukas to it. Heck yeah. Hold on. R-1, have a hug. Or not. Or not, seriously. Alright. Oh. Now you see it? No, you don't. No, you see it? No, you don't. Oh my god, it's like a magic trick. Anyway. Yeah, you're gonna remain visible now? Cool. What is happening? Like, I know that from a big distance they disappear, but this is a bit much. What? This build is cursed, man. Hey, Jurassic World. You think Jurassic World Evolution 3 will add a Basilo or the Titan Snake? I feel like Basilosaurus has a bigger chance of getting added, because I think it'll be much easier to add. Yahoo! Oh, John Hammond is in a better mood now. Like, obviously Titanoboa would be amazing, but I suspect it'll be a nightmare to make that happen on custom terrain. I think everything needs to go up. Or everything, the littering needs to go up. When I did my obnoxious if I was CEO at Frontier video, I did propose a suggestion on how to do Titanoboa in a way that I don't think would be overly complicated. But it also probably wouldn't be the way people really want to see it come to the game. Okay, I'm having second thoughts. I feel like maybe he should be dark and the stripes should be light green. Do I though? I don't like the light green on the stripes at all. So maybe the Croc needs to be even darker green then. We'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, graphics is... What is happening? Jesus Christ. I hate these decals, man. They're responding really weirdly. Anyway. Billy Price, thank you. I'm just gonna keep clicking and hoping a hug will disappear. Come on. There we go. I really jinxed it. The ghosts of the ghost hunting YouTubers are haunting the spark. Oh my god, yes. They're here. They're among us. That's a throwback. Oh, I really need to, that's something I need to get to, work on. Making the tour for Mesozoic Mountain. What just happened? Oh! You guys know that clip from, The Simpsons? Where, oh god, what's her name? The daughter is taking part in a fashion show, and all of the actual models, when they turn on the catwalk to go the other way, they actually disappear because, you know, they're so skinny you don't even see them from the sides. That reminds me of... so I made it way too big. But we can fix that. Lisa, that's her name. God dang it. Oh, I really made it way too big. Like, the lettering isn't even gonna fit like that. A conundrum, I tell you. I think I know what to do. Okay. Yeah, we'll place that. Ooh, maybe I should not have done that. Yeah, I didn't make it a group. Dang it. Whoa! Confirm, make it a group. Hold on. Let's actually just sync it down to how it needs to be. So I know how much space I have to work with. Where? Hello? Oh god, I ended I added some rocks to the group. Hold on. Split from group. Yeah, about like that. Okay. I'm gonna do the croc in between the lettering. It's gonna be Sucus, Circus, and the croc can have a little bit of overlap with the lettering. Graphic design is my passion. Hold on, maybe the other croc works better for this. One moment, please. Yeah, this chunky boy. How's our crack cooking croc too? You're gonna get me in so much trouble. Walter Bite is fine. He's plotting, he's scheming. He's thinking of all the ways he's gonna escape. Hey, this is not the finished one. Hold on, I gotta download one of my own blueprints. I accidentally, yeah, his hands aren't finished. 1 second. Or well, not really download, but... Wait, what? Oh, I called it like this. Yeah, there you go. Of course I did. Oops, I accidentally added a rock. This blueprint is on the workshop. I accidentally added a rock to it. People must have been so confused. Rock is optional. Anyway. There, see? His hands are complete. God dang it. Sorry. Hold on for the fix-it. Yeah. Oh. Okay. I think I can make him a little bit smaller. I'm going slow with it, just because at some point the individual pieces are gonna behave weirdly. So far, so good. A little bit smaller still. Yeah, he handled that quite well. It's an Evo build, it has to have. It's like my signature! It's like I signed my work. Seriously though.
Yahoo!
Yeah, when people downloaded it, they were probably like, hey, it has a rock. Well, that checks out. Oh, the pieces did start to behave a little weirdly. How do you sign your work? With a rock. I was quite pleased with myself. I updated my my Twitter profile. You can like input your location as whatever you want. You can just write whatever you want. Jesus. And previously it was Isla Nublar, but I changed it to Under a Rock. Oh god, I'm a broken person. Yeah, it really bugs me. Hold on. Yeah, see? That. So my question becomes, is it even worth adding the croc to it? Because it bugs me, you know, but I... Like, how far out do you have to make it stick for it to not do that? Here, okay, so it's not doing that anymore, but... Look how thick! It's not just a boulder. It's a rock. You can't live without a rock. You know what? Okay. Well, you make a valid point. I still need to recolor him, by the way. Alright, a little bit of overlap is fine, but you still have to be mindful of the legibility. Graphic design is my passion. I'm gonna keep making that joke. There you go. That's legible. There. Croc. Maybe I'll make the croc just black. Like the lettering. Alright, I spent way too much time on that. Let's move on. He's disappearing again, but that checks out. Because he's made up out of teeny tiny pieces. Okay, so I had... Yeah, there you go. I think I'm gonna use this one, because it's green, but we should rename it. Actually, let's use this one. This makes more sense. And I think I already know what we should rename it to Drink Your Burger, shouldn't we? I think we should. Yeah, they're floating a little bit. Animal meats. It's still so funny because it's so suspicious. Like, why do you specify? I guess in this particular organization, they should definitely specify, but it's still weird. Font. Okay. Which font am I gonna go for? I think I'm gonna go drink. Yeah, we'll just go for this one. Oh my god, that's huge. That's what she said. By the way, with how slow this is going, I'd already said this last week, but we'll also be here tomorrow to continue this build. I'm not quite sure yet. Maybe we'll do a poll for that tomorrow to see if, you know, whatever is left, if we're gonna do another weekend with this build, or if it's just gonna become like a homework project for me. We'll figure that out. Because I don't know how invested people are in my traveling croc show. I don't know how many streams you want to see dedicated to this. A drink. We need an Evo rock signature in Hollywood sized. Someone did make like Mount Evo more. Oh, this is not gonna fit. God dang. How am I gonna fix that? Yeah, this is not gonna fit. Not in the slightest. Okay, hold on. Let's switch it up. Burgers needs to be big. So then maybe I'll switch to the tiny... Drink yo burger! Maybe we should change it to that! Drink yo burger! It's slang! I think that might fit. Drink your burger. Hey, Messy Empire! Thanks for... Hold on one second. I gotta finish the task now. This is gonna fit. Drink your burger, son. Treat yourself. Drink your burger. As Bob Ross would say, that is just a happy accident. I love it. I'm gonna space it out a bit better. Oh, that tickles me, not gonna lie. There you go. Drink your burger. Sorry. Messy Empire. If you still have my large food amenity building, it's the small drinkable burger off it for guests to eat. My large food amenity. Hold on, let's oh, hold on first. Okay. Large food. Massy okay. Bro, you like set the table and everything. Hold on. I'm on a hill. What are we looking at here? Let me in! Ugh, I was in camera 1 the entire time. Yuck. Look at this! What? That's amazing. Hold on, what am I looking for? What am I looking for? Drink your burger. Tacos! I'm dying. I'm looking for a drinkable burger. I don't know where to find it though. You literally made different foods for everyone under the roof part. Oh, here it is! That's brilliant! Hold on, we gotta steal this. Oh god. Yeah, hold on. I'll just do it like that. Confirm, duplicate. I only... What? Heh? No, I want my burger. There you go. Okay. Oh. Straw. Dying. That's so good. Okay, hold on. Confirm split. We are gonna get rid of this whole bad boy. All right, let me put that. Let me put that on the floor for a bit. It looks like it belongs on the floor. All right. Did I add the lettering to it? Yeah, the lettering is in the group. Okay. This area is way bigger than I thought, so we're gonna add some more food trucks. Hold on, I gotta make it not float, obviously. Are we touching? Yeah, we're touching. Okay, cool. Alright, we'll put those on some tables later. Hold on, I need to add my own drink your burger thing. The big one. Oh, I don't even need to be here. Surely I called it just like burger or something, right? Yeah, there it is. There it is. There's the chungus. I feel like I should just replace the sign with this. Let's do that. Oh, maybe, hold on, maybe I should keep that. Keep the burger, Oh, the gift that keeps on giving, honestly. That's so funny. Drink your burger. Yeah, the design, hold on, I'm gonna, because the design kind of relies on seeing it like that, right? Mobile burger unit. I guess it's okay if it looks a little suspect from the back. Speaking of suspect, holy heck. Anyway, let's grab. Hold on, I place an ice cream truck somewhere in. Yeah, there you go. Actually, I'm gonna get both of these. I saw an ammonite on the plate. There was so many cool different foods on there. Alright, then now they're in the same group. Split. Oh my god, it's been an hour already. This is crazy business. There, so you come out here. We're gonna add like tables and chairs and stuff. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be good. Don't question the canisters in the back. It's suspicious. I feel like Walter Byte had something to do with that. I feel like these canisters are a key part of his plan to escape. Alright, what's a good dingy looking... I mean, it has to be these, right? Stackable tables and chairs. You know what I don't like? We don't have this chair empty. Like, obviously for this it doesn't matter. But it was kind of annoying. I wanted to use these in my Alan Grant's, like, dedicated build. For the, like, the fossil dig site dioramas. But they generated guests, so it was so awkward. There were just people sitting in the display. It was so weird. Am I gonna add parasols to this? That's the question. Do these people deserve... I think I'll just do, yeah, I'll just do a couple of big ones instead of giving one to each table setup. I feel like for the branding, we're gonna, oh my god, that looks hideous, amazing. We're gonna make them green. Oh, we're gonna rotate. Here, and then there'll be a parasol in the middle of that. We definitely need more of them, but I want it to be, like, a bit haphazard, you know? Hold on, I want to respect that a line might form, so I can't put anything in front of there. Yeah, maybe like that. I gotta move all of this, because again, a line would form, right? You know what I hate? When like shops and stuff don't leave space for the line. Because it gets so messy. Alright, parasols. Hold on. There, branding on point. Look at that. This is a professional operation, y'all. There, that's kind of cute. You know, in a hideously oversimplified manner. Alright. The burger. Look how huge it is! It's so funny! Oh man, it's brilliant. Hold on. They're gonna share the burger. One second though, there's something I want to do. Okay, I want to fix the floatiness, but also I want to sink it down. There, so the bottom bun looks flat. There. It's amazing, Massey. I love it. Alright, well, not everyone gets a burger to drink. Only some people. There, we'll do it like that. Oh, I broke it. It's missing the cheese. Oh my god. Well, no cheese for these people then. It is what it is. I'm sorry. I guess that... I don't know why the cheese didn't get selected, because I just did box select. That's weird.
Yahoo!
Yeah, I'm not gonna go back. These people deserve no cheese. This unethical hellhole. Alright, let's finish the actual road. Oh yeah, I gotta like path this all up, don't I? This is impossible to see what I'm doing. This is just purely vibe-based at this point. Hold on. Crown it. There you go. Fixed it. The little gaps aren't bad. I said little, not huge. I mean, the guests will just walk over that anyway. If they're gonna generate, I hope they are. So, the idea that I had... Hold on, let me just paint in... Oh, right. Let me make a little patch of forest. Don't I have a flat patch of forest? Are you flat? You look flat, okay. This is a big patch of forest, but we'll make it work. And I'll fill it out with the normal foliage brush. I just left the rock there. Whoops. Actually, maybe I should save adding forest to this for later. So what I had in mind was do like a little quote-unquote ticket station. I had a tent, like the tent from the Badlands set. Hold on. Why isn't Badlands a theme? Have I ever been to Drumheller? Do I know what that is? Is that a Disneyland thing? I don't know. I might have just said something crazy. But is that like a Disneyland ride? I don't know. No, stop it. Yeah, this thing. It's like a little ticket booth. I'm gonna narrow this path. It's way too thick. Hold on. It's too thick. This is not where paths are. I'm disappointed in you, Evo. You of all people should know where paths are. Place. There you go. Technically, I could make it even more narrow, but this would also be like the access road for the trucks, right? So this is fine. Okay, how would they have done it? I'm thinking. So what I'm thinking right now is like the middle one is where the staff sits. You know, they pay and the guests would walk under here to enter. I think that would work. Eep. Okay. So I just have to close this off with something. Maybe the same wetlands boards that I used for the bleachers? Oh yeah, stuff like this. Just lean it against it. Yeah, that works. That's appropriately makeshift, I feel. Oh, did something happen, Malatalia? Oh no. We will help you calm. I'm not sure if a fizzy drink will calm you down. I feel like the jobs of fizzy drinks is kind of the opposite. Well, they have the opposite effect on me. I can't speak for other people. Just because I get high off fizzy drinks doesn't mean everyone does. One of my moderators, Fletcher, he's not moderating today. He asked me last week, I think, if I have like a favorite alcoholic drink. And genuinely, I don't need alcohol. I can drink a fizzy drink and feel drunk, so. And that's a lot cheaper. Hold on, maybe I should flip it. Yeah, I need to flip it and then do something like tickets. Oh god. Yeah, see, okay, so I make this mistake a lot. When I want to move something, I click on duplicate. When I want to duplicate something, I click on move. I'm not mad at myself, just disappointed. Okay, I'm gonna do something slightly upsetting, but to make littering happen, it can't be, it can't have openings, so we'll do that. Why are you not? That doesn't look too upsetting. I think we're good. It's a little upsetting. I get drunk by 3% beer, so I make economic. Oh, no, hold on. Decals, and then the font. Scrolling. Alright, and then we pretend that this is like maybe spray painted on, right? So we'll change the color later. But it can be like a little off here, so... Again, we'll change the color later. It would be really funny to miss... Oh, I should have done that with Suka Circus, misspell it or something. I don't think misspelling tickets is believable. Hold on. Some letters should be, like, accidentally smaller. I feel like, hold on, the K would be pretty easy to size. But, like, the C should accidentally be smaller. I'm gonna change that later. And this as well, just accidentally smaller. Yeah, I just completely misjudged it. That's funny, I think. Okay. Okay, and then what? I feel like red is like the standard spray paint color. Red or yellow? Okay, what should we do here? Yellow has more contrast, but when I think of spray paint, the first color I think of is red. Red is blood. You make a very good point, although it seems like the yellow vote has it. Alright. I need to sink it a little bit. Oh, we're gonna have... Oh. That weird issue again. Okay. I guess the decals just really only work on perfectly straight surfaces or something. It's not too bad if you just look at it like that. That's funny as heck, man. Okay, so for the back end, I'm gonna plop down Alan Grant's computer. Well, it's not really Alan Grant's computer, but do I still have Hold on, Badlands. MIC. Here you go. There. That's so modern. This would be like the cash registry. But technically, we could build something piece by piece, but we're not doing that. We're not doing that. I feel like they would have just one, and then for both sides. And I want to grab the chairs again. Are they in the Badlands set? Oh, they're not in the Badlands set. Okay. Here, this is where the staff would sit as they wait. Well, I want to fit both of them like that. And of course the same green as the rest of it. Alright, and then let's maybe dress it up with some flags or something. I got 200 likes! Heck yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you guys. Ian. Psst, 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 psst. Ian. Ian! Sometimes he responds to a flag. This Croc Roadshow spared no expense with a computer from the 90s. Alright, they call it like bunting or something, right? Bun. Yeah, there you go. Nailed it. Nope. Yeah, good enough. Alright, I guess for colors, white and green? I'm assuming these are gonna alternate. Oh, right. But. Evolution rectangular prism. Eva, will you add your end of Oak Street build to the workshop? No, I'm not gonna do that. And the reason for that is that it's like 95% just other people's blueprints. Like, all I did was build the streets and then slapped all of it together, right? So I don't think that makes sense for me to add to the workshop, because it's so much just already stuff that you can find on the workshop. See, that's cute. I think that's hilarious, not gonna lie. And maybe they would, like, a little board rested on here so people can, like, put down their cash coins. Oh, how expensive should entry be? I feel like that should be written somewhere as well. Like what the ticket price would be. In the meantime. I guess wetlands is a good place to start. Bun. Bun. $69 now. I feel like it should be like hilariously cheap, honestly. I feel like maybe $5, and that's honestly not even that cheap. But you know, it's still prehistoric creatures, right? So I think if I flip this on the other side, hold on, are you dual-sided? Please don't be. Oh heck yeah. That works. Oh, don't forget the 99. Yeah, okay, so maybe like $4.99. No, I feel like an operation like this wouldn't do that, because it would just be a hassle for them to deal with scents. Let me get in there. Oh, it is as big as possible. Okay, cool. That's fine. Oh, that's a precarious balance. I mean, I guess I can place the tents a little bit closer to each other. Eat! No, I didn't mean to do that. Excuse me. Hold on. Just a wee bit. Nope. There you go. Good enough. Alright, let's get down there. I'm sorry, I think it's hilarious. Pay $5 to become croc food. It's a bargain, I tell you.
Yahoo!
Alright, hold on. Oh, I can't! Ah! Hold on, can we, if I turn off collision? I don't think this works actually in first person, collision on or off, yeah. Aww! But anyway, you get the idea, right? Oh, I've got myself stuck. Oh, there you go. Like giving birth. But you get the idea. You'd walk through here. There's like a little place to put your wallets and then someone steals it. You know, that sort of vibe. Yeah, so price. I mean, I only need to shrink a couple of letters to do that. So I'm gonna move these up a bit. Or down. Maybe down. Eep! Hold on, they're not exactly following the curve. Or not curve, angle. They're always gonna float a little bit because they're on an uneven surface, but... Yeah, and then like spray like $5. Reset, confirm, decals. Scrolling. Okay. 5. We have, do we have a, we don't have a dollar sign? I guess we'll have to make a dollar sign. We don't have a dollar? Look, Frontier, this feels like an oversight. Why don't we have a dollar sign? That's weird. Alright, well, we'll make a dollar sign like this then. Do the children of the staff pickpocket? Guess they do now! That's the new lore! Yes, they do!
Yahoo!
I love it. Alright. Let's shrink some stuff. Alright, how big we gonna make it? I gotta sort of eyeball it. I feel like they wouldn't advertise it like too big, right? So just looking at the size of the plank, I think this is big enough. There. God, what a mess. I won't be able to fit 2 in there, but I think... Is 1 gonna get the idea across? Then I just did the same thing I said I always do. Moving when I meant to duplicate. I mean, that looks fine. Look, any mistakes we can just chalk up to the person painting it on not knowing, okay? Wait, hold on. American people in the chat, do you write prices like this? $5? Or do you put the currency in front of it? In the Netherlands, we put the currency in front of it, although technically you pronounce it this way. And the reason I'm asking is because you guys also say numbers the way they are written, whereas we say numbers the other way around. Currency in front, okay. I just had to check. Because, for example, when you guys say 25, you say the numbers in order. You say 25. In Dutch, we say 25, which is 5 and 20. Right? So that's why I had to check, because we flip stuff. Hey, Odin! Thanks so much for the super chat. Hug, come here. Here's my payment to become Croc food! Heck yeah! Dang, some child robbed me. I can't get to Suka Circus. No. You won't get robbed until you're like already in there. You pay, and then you get robbed. So at least you have your entry tickets. Alright, that doesn't work. I don't know why that doesn't work. If you have multiple items selected and you you do V, it doesn't want to stick to the surface. I don't know why. I might have made it a little bit too small, but okay. You know what would be really funny? If you do like a faded 3 under the 5 and they just spray paint it over it, I might try something like that. They just like, oh, inflation, it's $5 now. Alright, this is gonna be difficult. This is really gonna be difficult. Hold on, maybe I need to do the letters separately. That might make it a bit easier. None of these are letters, by the way. Oh no! I can't grab it anymore. Hold on. Oh, for heaven's sake. Okay. Oh, I hate this. If I do that and then like that, did I get them? Yeah. Okay, I've selected something. I don't know what. Well, let's try that again. Oh, I don't have. Why are you there? Alright, well, I'll work with it, I guess. Jesus Christ. Hold on, I'm seeing it from a distance, but not as I get up close. This is ridiculous, guys. There's no way I can get that right. Oh, this is so frustrating. How am I gonna fix that? Hold on. I'm just gonna restart. I'm gonna move them one at a time. At least this works now. Should I maybe center it? Maybe I'll center it. Some here. What? That's like an inch off. What the actual heck, man? Why does this game hate me? I don't know. I'm always so kind to it. I'm in an abusive relationship with this game. Alright, are you still rendering at the distance? You are, so I'll take it then. You know what, maybe I'll leave this for now. Because again, I'm gonna try to sneak a 3 under there. Oh my god, we only have half an hour. What in the madness? Three. Alright, it has to be somewhat the same size, but doesn't have to be perfect, obviously, so like that. I'll do it like that. Alright. It's way bigger. It's almost perfectly disappearing under it, but oh well. Yeah, he's gone forever. There, inflation. that took way too long for not a lot of payoff, but okay. We have achieved a thing. A thing has happened. Alright. I think I want to use these flags here as well, dress it up a little bit. Oh, hold on. And... yeah, I need to cover the sides. Branding, it's important. I mean, I guess it would hang behind the banner, right? So I guess like that. Maybe do this one more like that. Yeah, then maybe hang them on some of this as well. Oh, Arthur, that is one of the many things on my list. I have a Word document with just an ever-growing list of things I want to do. And the reason it's ever-growing is because I continue to add ideas to my list. But I'm so slow in Jurassic World Evolution 3 that I'm adding ideas faster than I can cross them off. But yeah, I will be doing a mini build as well. I just haven't gotten around to it. I need to turn off you evil son of a gun. See, that livens up the place. You almost don't think about, you know, the animal abuse happening before your eyes, you know? The flags distract you. Oh god, okay. Alright. Let's just sneakily size them up. I don't think I should hang flags here, because that... well, is that gonna obstruct the view? Maybe not. Maybe we'll just do it. A little whimsy. Why not? And I think this front line is like perfectly straight, so I can just do this. I made a big swamp park and the daisies have taken over. They are prone to do that, yes. Oh, no, we don't do the last one. See, that's cozy, that's fun, that's cute as heck. It's a little barren, but other than that... Oh, hold on, I left one of my burgers on the ground. Are they one group? No, they're not. Okay. Whimsy is fun and, well, whimsical, right? Alright, so, by the way, off to the side I have this, this extra set. And these pieces without the support, those, I'm gonna have to load a couple of them onto trucks to be like, oh, they didn't use those. Same with this stack of supports. This I can get rid of now. But yeah, the staff section is something that we're gonna have to come back to some other time. I'll shrink it down. Get a little bit further, because I want this to be quite dense forest on either side of the access road. Yeah, so it's gonna be more like that. And then like that. I mean, I do have a lot of trucks, but maybe we can continue back there or something. It looks like an illegal circus. Well, that is the vibe, yeah, so we've achieved that. And just give it like a bit of an irregular edge. Okay. Let's make a smaller patch. My bed has been taken over by my cats. That is their job, kinda, I feel. 'Tis what they do. I have to remove one tree. Be gone! That a bit closer. This is what they do. I like cats. They have an attitude. I like that. And the opening would have to still be big enough that the trucks came through at one point, right? Just a little bit of realism, schmealism. Just a little bit. I'll go in with some individually placeable stuff as well. Alright, let's do a little walk and see. Alright, so it needs a lot of undergrowth. Honestly, I feel like maybe the trees are a little samey. I think I want more of like those types. Okay, so let's fix it a little bit. Yeah, so let's get rid of that guy. We'll get rid of this guy. We'll get rid of this guy. And we'll get rid of this guy. Alright, I'm gonna use my favorite tree, even though it's not quite appropriate. Like, it's a Mediterranean tree, but we're like, what are we doing here? It's a temperate biome within a tropical biome. We might as well throw Mediterranean in here, right? I think so. I do declare. Just throw a couple in the mix, so it's not the only one. Should do that with this as well. Mumble, 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 mumble. I am a mumbler. Yeah, the trucks passing through would totally wreck these. Yeah, maybe we'll do like a... Here, like turn left at the big tree. That makes sense, right? Turn left at the big tree. There's a big tree. Alright, for the shrubbery, let's see if we can just do... What should we do? The parrots, yeah, I miss the parrots. Okay, well, definitely not this one. I mean, as a base, this is fine, but we need taller shrubbery as well. But this is good enough to start with. All of that will come later. Let's focus on this. Alright, how much did that help? Oh, that helped quite a bit. But yeah, we do also still need some taller shrubbery. Is the forest too dense? I like it though. I might thin it out a teeny tiny bit. Maybe there's too much red in here. Too much. Nope. Alright, and then what we'll just do is make a cluster of shrubbery so we can copy that all over the place. Shrubbery. What's the time? Oh my god, 10 minutes. This is insanity. There's a brush that has a lot of bushes, I think. Hold on. Hold on, this is the one I used. I definitely don't want to use this one. I don't want to use that one. I don't want to use that one, even though that is sexy, but I don't want to use it. So I don't know what you... I don't want to use any of these. No, I don't like any of the bushes, shrubbery bushes. Shrubbery brushes, I should say. Brush. Okay, foliage. Let's just filter temperate. Okay. We're kind of covered in terms of ground stuff, I think. Hold on, let me double check here. I mean, we can add a little bit of that as well, as like the base. And then what else? Maybe this stuff? My beloved! And then what can we add? Just like a little bit of bite. Oh, hold on, nettles. I like the nettles. The nettles are smaller than I remember them being, but that's okay. Big nettles! I don't know why, I just really like the look of the nettles. Alright, maybe I'll make 2 different looking patches. Hold on, let's do one without those. Big nettles. Okay, we have grass. Hold on, let's stay in bush territory. Is there another bush that I like? What are you? No. No. Nah. Oh, this is pretty decent, maybe. Yeah, this is not bad. Yeah, maybe just like that. Ooh, maybe like some sapling trees in there. That could be good. Here, just some... Yeah, but we'll add those later. We'll just use these to copy them over. Duplicate. Hey, Messy Empire, thanks so much for the super chat.
Yahoo!
Cut off today, that means we get the video in a week? What are we talking about? If we're talking about the event, insert my maniacal laughter here. No. In case people don't know, there is the Blueprint event on the channel, which is... The deadline is today, so if you want to participate, you should go to the Discord right now to send in your best blueprint. But the video for that is going to take way longer than a week. Anybody who has participated in past... like building events knows exactly how long I take to like go through all of the submissions and narrow that down, make a video about it. So if you see it in 2 weeks, it'll be extremely fast. Yeah, see, this is looking a lot better. Alright, let's switch to the other one. This forest is looking nice as heck. I want to go for a walk through here. God dang. It's looking luscious. Luscious and delicious. You know, aside from, you know, the giant nettles, I would want to walk along a path that carves through this, this forest. Uh-oh, I just passed the ticket stand and I didn't buy a ticket. Uh-oh, I'm here illegally. Alright, I think I'm reaching like maximum saturation here. Yeah, you do like a bit in the background like that. I like having some empty patches. Okay, yeah, some sapling trees, and then I think we're pretty good. Little baby trees! Oh my god, I'm so excited! Hold on. Oh. Yeah, let's give him that. Let's give it. Look at that special snowflake right there. Love that. Hold on, this guy's a little less fortunate, but. Let's do random rotation, random scale. Here, big one. In the sun he goes. There you go. My child. May you live long and prosper. There's just a whole patch of newer trees. Little babes. Little children. Oh, I'm also gonna add like a log, or maybe a couple of logs by the road. Like, they had to, over time, cut down some of them to make way for the trucks. Hold on, sunlight. Boop. Log time, yes! We live for log time! Alright, a couple of the red ones, yeah. Coyote. Coyote, look at this little guy. Here he has a wee little friend. Love that for him. There, I think that's pretty good. All right, let's whip out some logs. Bam! I have them right there. I have my priorities in order. There, this one got felled. Hey, where's the big one? Oh, I guess that's not temperate. I don't care. Oh, that is big. Okay. We'll shrink it. Yeah, maybe right over here. I just hit myself in the face with the log. Alright, maybe a couple big ones here as well. Again, that's way too big. Don't be ridiculous now. There you go. Alright, that's looking pretty nice. Whee! Yeah, I definitely made this way too big. I guess, theoretically, I could shrink it, right? Because if I just grab all of this... Well, not all of that, if you don't mind. Hold on. I'd have to move, like, the terrain work a bit, but that's okay. Do I have everything? It looks like it. Yeah, I can just inch that closer. And if I do the same with this one... Do I have everyone? Okay. All aboard! Oh, whoops! Let's not do that. There, just bring that in a bit. Maybe do it like that. And then I can shrink this in a little bit as well. Move it a bit. What a beautiful forest! Let's place an IKEA there. No, let's place an AI data center. Ugh. Yeah, just to carve that in a little bit. There, it's not a huge difference, but I do think it makes a difference. So obviously I need to change that, but that is gonna be tomorrow Evo's problem. Oh! Well, today's Evo problem is... Hold on. Is the rest fine? Oh, these are in one group. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Okay. This is fine. I can fix this. Confirm. Split from group. Yeah, we're gonna do the big escape tomorrow. And I guess tomorrow will be the staff area. And hopefully the staff area won't take the entire stream. Knowing how slow I am, there is a chance of that. But yeah, we'll do staff area, and then whatever time left we'll work on the road and the town. And then we'll leave it up to a poll tomorrow to see if we're gonna do another weekend of streams to, you know, because obviously the town's gonna be a lot of work to determine if you guys wanna see that. Let me fix this first, though. Are we good? Need to move it a little bit like that. There you go. Alright. There, and this one was good, right? Oh! Aw! Poor thing. Layer. Oh my god, I'm so excited for you guys! You're gonna escape tomorrow! I'm so excited. Hey, yeah? He's thinking about it. Alright, so, I guess what I should do for homework between now and tomorrow, oh, I included several rocks, is to make sure that there are people in here so we can maybe also watch some carnage happen. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out with me today to work on this. Hold on, how should I... There you go, look at that. So yeah, I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me today and watching me do what I do very slowly. If you want to see me do more of what I do, but very quickly, there's a video linked in the pinned comment where I'm building the ultimate Deinosuchus habitat with a couple of cool attractions. Hold on, we're gonna cheat. We're not gonna buy a ticket. We're too cool for that. Hold on, we gotta run. We gotta run. They're coming after us. And we'll continue it tomorrow. As always, I want to thank the Blue Name crew, sarcastically, Sammy L, Bet Guillermo was lurking, if some of the other moderators popped in and out, I'm so sorry if I'm missing anyone, but huge thanks as always. I also want to thank the Green Name Army, Ozab, Yadilo, Danix, Melissa Berensen, Jobo, Molatalia, Wraith Curon, the Vixen, TK Raw, thank you so much, D-Rex, Rob Earth, Dobby Raptor, Ash Marlowe, thank you so much. The Torianic, yeah, Legacy Christie, of course, Jurassic Guy, Massey Empire, also Massey Empire, the mini drink your burger is Chef's Kiss. Let me do that so you can actually see some stuff moving. Alright, I'm gonna be saying many more names, and then we're gonna be wrapping it up, and I hope that you'll come hang out again tomorrow. Alright. Evolution Pentagon, Tabletus, Snapdragon, Ray Johnston, Aloe Sausage, Arthur Morgan Gaming, we have Corbin, Polsky Wilk, Nuclear Goji Edits, Brooks Clan, Matt Raptor, Magnetator, thanks so much for hanging out, Shayna Walker, Evolution Circle, Michael Van Natta, have I had most folks? Lusa, I see Jordy saying goodbye, Xenon, thank you so much, heck yeah, looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. Alright, I think I've had most folks. We'll leave it with animated assets. Alright. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and until next time. Oh my god! Hold on. The babies grew up! Oh yeah, they are ready to escape. Shrek and, Shrek and Frog are all grown up, and they're ready to help in the escape. Alright folks, thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and until next time. Enjoy the game.